Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. I have a super fun one to share with you today. Out of nowhere, Deadpool and Wolverine by Joe Kelly and Adam Kubert. World War III. So much fun. I guess this is the new mini-series to support the Deadpool 3 movie. It's co-starring Wolverine. Very excited to bring it to you. Adam Kubert art. I don't think I would have picked this up without the Adam Kubert art. Like, I saw his name that he was drawing the interiors, and I kind of had to get it. I've always been a fan of the Kubert's art. They were kind of like the 90s X-Men Wolverine artists, and very solid, great artists. I am shocked that I'm turning the book sideways. Usually it's like a 90s Image comic that we do it, but it's giving us the widescreen effect. This is written by Joe Kelly, illustrated by Adam Kubert. I love that. It's funny because I feel like Adam Kubert has always put a lot of varied artistry into some of especially if it's like a nightmare sequence or like kind of a fantasy sequence like we have going on here. It's also kind of giving me like Frank Miller vibes, like a little nod to BWS's Weapon X. Joe Kelly, I enjoy him as a writer from Deadpool, so I'm happy to see him here on this. Joe Kelly, writer, Adam Kubert, artist, Frank Martin, color artist, who I feel brought a lot to this, I have to say. VC's Joe Sabino, letterer. All right, so here we go. Big waste of space, trying to be cinematic here with the title page, but whatever, I'll allow it. I mean, we're paying $5 for the book. Hopefully it's not eating into the actual book story. Like, this is a very ambitious piece of art here from Pepe Larraz, right? I think that's an homage to some, like, manga piece celebrating the 700th issue of X-Men. Wow, that's crazy. Although the numbering is, like, all over the place anymore. Who can trust it, right? This feels very much in line with Adam Kubert, but very different at the same time. It's kind of reminding me, like, of how I felt looking at Greg Capullo doing the Spawn Batman thing recently. Like, the art was, like, really good, and he really brought it, but it was definitely different from what we were getting in the 90s, I feel. Once again, the Frank Miller vibes with the heavy silhouettes. This is feeling very, like, cinematic in a way. I feel like it's very much giving us kind of a summer blockbuster kind of story, which is what you should want and expect from, a Wolverine and Deadpool miniseries. Of course, by now you've seen the trailer for the movie. It does look amazing. I can't lie. I'm excited about it. Who doesn't love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, right? And of course, they're going to cash in on it and give us this comic book miniseries to support it. And way to bring the A-team of, like, Joe Kelly as writer and Adam Kubert on art. And this, who did I say the color artist was again? Because, like I said, he really brought a lot to it. Frank Martin. Like, I feel like this is something different that we haven't really seen before on Adam Kubert's art. Maybe in a different kind of fashion. Maybe like when he's coloring himself sometimes. But I'm loving it. We're getting a lot of great, like, cinematic shots. The humor is there. There's a little bit of fourth wall breaking happening, and I guess you kind of have to have that in Deadpool. But I don't necessarily need it. I feel like Wolverine is a little too tolerant of him sitting on his shoulders like that. But I don't know. It just adds kind of the fun, kind of buddy cop movie appeal, I suppose. I didn't mind this villain, kind of grotesque. It definitely has like an R-rated movie kind of feel to it. It's always fun to see Wolvie and his civvies in a bar situation. And I think that it is a great setup for this series. So I am definitely enjoying the art. It feels cinematic. There's a lot of action. The characters feel right, and I think it's really well done. Like I said, I'm such a color whore, but I really do love the colors on this, and it is so nice to see Adam Kubert's art again. That's a great panel here for sure. This is an amazing, like, 90s, like, sideways spread, right? Deadpool, like with this like sort of Illuminati kind of stuff happening in this helmet. Like it was kind of creepy. I'm kind of loving the vibe that they're giving us in here. And that is definitely a money shot for sure. Full on with a grotesque sound effect to support it. All in all, a very solid, like what you would expect from Wolverine and Deadpool. To be continued. Will you be back? You should be. I will be. I think I will be. I think I enjoyed it. Solid first effort. Deadpool, Wolverine. Very exciting to see Joe Kelly and Adam Kubert on a series together, especially when it's involving a Deadpool and Wolverine World War III. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I'll bring you more soon.